First, one talking point I want to kind of discuss is why are we transitioning in the first place? Anyone think the reason? Basically, it's if your main fighting rifle goes down, whether it be out of ammo or you're jammed up, or you can't fix it in that second. It's better or a lot faster to engage the target again with your pistol rather than trying to fix your rifle, because most people will take longer for you guys to fix your rifle before you get your pistol up. That's one of the main reasons. But if it's something you can fix immediately, like a failure to fire, which we're going to demonstrate here with the tap rack drill, all you have to do is tap the magazine, rack your bolt, eject that round that didn't fire, and reload a new round into the chamber, and just continue shooting. So we're going to do that drill for a couple times with all you guys. Dave here is going to demonstrate that. So Dave, facing that way. Eyes and ears. Alright, so in order to set up for this drill, what we're going to do is condition 2. If you're not familiar with USPSA condition 2, what it is a magazine is inserted into your gun, but your chamber is empty. So for us, what we're going to do is modify it just a little bit. We're going to rack our bolt, make sure our trigger is prepped, and our fire selector is on safe. Okay. We're going to do that. His bolt's forward, his fire selector is on safe, and he's going to take a magazine of his 5 rounds, insert it into his gun, give it a tap, make sure it's seated in. Everyone got eyes and ears? And then push pull. Yeah. So that's one thing with your magazine, make sure it's seated into your gun. He was mentioning retention on your magazine. If it's loaded up with full 30 rounds, it may be hard to seat the magazine into the gun. So in order to make sure that it is seated into your gun, you're going to push and pull on the magazine. Alright, so for a tap rack, what Dave's going to do, he's going to engage a target with that one shot. But because he isn't loaded and we're simulating a failure to fire, he's going to feel a click once he pulls that trigger. When he feels that click, that's his cue to tap his magazine, rack his bolt, load a new round into the chamber, and then re-engage the target with 5 rounds. Okay, make sense? Alright. So, shooter ready. Stand by. Very simple. That's one of the remedial actions you should do if you ever feel a click and there wasn't a fire or a shot coming out of your gun. Right? So we're going to practice that. One's up on line.
And then real quick before you guys disperse, so you guys know why my rounds hit here. So we weren't going to mention it too much in this course because we mentioned it in the carbine course, but if I'm aiming at the A zone, which I was, my rounds are going to hit low. And that's just due to what's called a mechanical offset. Your optic is here, your barrel's here. So at close range, you actually need to hold a little bit high if I'm wanting to put those rounds into the actual box.
So for most of you guys, if you want to hit right here in the A box of the head, you may need to aim right over here or a little bit higher. Right over here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, one's up on line. Hold. Prep your trigger, selector's on. No rounds in the chamber.
So aim up, swim out of your sling, go ahead and drop your bolt first. So either hit the bolt release or pull the trigger again.
Once you have your bolt forward,
insert magazine,
insert 5 round
push
magazine
pull.
into your gun.
Push pull the magazine, make sure it's seated.
Push pull, make sure your magazine is seated.
And then what I like to do is if you're gonna pick from your closest source, take your furthest source and bump it.
For this one, you got the torso.
Check the line.
RSOs, check line. Thumbs up when ready. Alright, shooters, on the buzzer, engage target, tap rack, and then re-engage 5 shots. From the low ready. Shooters ready. Stand by. track.
Never drop the bolt. You want to get that quick, right?
Yeah.
Right, Arsos, thumbs up when ready. Shooters ready. Stand by.
Good. Drop the bolt. Insert next
Go for your next iteration.
And then try this. So I noticed you have your finger underneath.
Yeah.
Try pointing it along the muzzle.
Okay.
The reason why I like that is, one, I know where my muzzle's at all times.
So you point in the direction.
Pop up quick.
Okay.
Well, hang on, they're not ready.
Shooters ready. Stand by. You're finished. Vote for your last iteration. Arsos, ready. Shooters ready. Stand by. You're finished. Unload equipment to the arsenal. Right, Arsos, thumbs up. Max, step offline. Please, online.
My magazine.